What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 20, and we start today's episode off by buying a Scout Future Star from the catalogue. Now, I've been reading the comments over the past 10 episodes, really, and I've seen quite a few comments with quite a few thumbs up from people saying, can you please buy a Scout Future Star? So I did. I usually buy one or two, or possibly sometimes three per series, and usually only one or two really do make it into our first team and stay with us through the series. But, getting a Scout Future Star in early could be good for us, because it does mean he'll have more time to develop as the series runs on. And yeah, I read the comments. It seems like you guys are really interested in having one in the series. So yeah, we pick one up from the catalogue, and our Scout's being dispatched. And I think actually in this episode he comes back and shows us, yes he does, what he picked up. So yeah, we'll be able to see our Scout Future Star in this game as well, what he looks like for the first glance. And yeah, there you go. But still, we take on Southampton for the first game of today's episode, and Southampton coming here to the Hawthorns. Well, they've had quite a poor season. Haven't really done the business in the game. They've been very decent in real life under Koeman, obviously now coming in to manage Southampton. But in the game they've been really poor, they've underperformed massively. However, they were the first team to beat us in this career mode. They were the first team to get their 3 points against us and to have us leaving there with nothing. So they're the first team to beat us on the career mode, so I'd have to be wary of that, even though we'd probably still be the favourites, as we have been one of the informed sides in this division. But still, the first chance fell here in the 3rd minute, as I almost gave the ball away with Berahino here. Won it backheeled it to Balumbu. He found Brown a day, and we would score the first goal 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. It was a really nice goal as well, I got to be honest. Really quick, concise passing. Thought I completely messed it up when the ball got played forward towards the run of Berahino, and I sort of just stuttered a little bit, as you would have seen with a fake shot by accident, and Jose Font caught up. But with Berahino, I just about managed to hold on, backheel it to Malumbu. He found Brown a day, and it was really nice. Quick one-touch passing, or no-touch passing really, and a really good finish pass. Jesper Cillessen, who's now the Southampton goalkeeper, the Dutch keeper, so a connection with Koeman, and it's a day who gives us the goal. So very pleased to take the lead, and again, they have underperformed this season, Southampton, so not a real surprise, and I was very pleased to be in the lead in this game just a few minutes in. But already from kickoff, Southampton would want to respond instantly, and Shane Long finds Tadic from the kickoff here. Quite easy to find him really, isn't it? He plays to Wanyama. Wanyama finds Long back to Victor Wanyama, the Kenyan. He finds Jay Rodriguez, who collects the ball and finds Victor Wanyama, the former Celtic man. He picks out Ryan Bertrand on loan from Chelsea, who backheels to Jay Rodriguez. Rodriguez finds Tadic. He finds Victor Wanyama. He finds Shane Long. And I thought my goal was quite good for passing, but I think Southampton's goal was a little bit better, don't you? Very nice passing by Southampton, and Shane Long, the former West Brom striker, scores against us again for the 2nd time this season. Very frustrating goal to concede, but that just goes to show how hard it is to get the ball off the AI on Legendary, and particularly when you are playing against one of these sides like Southampton and Arsenal, obviously a common one too, and Swansea as well. It's so difficult to get the ball off them. They play the ball so nicely, good passing, and as you can see, that resulted in a goal there. So 1-1. We had a good chance to equalise there, but the shot went wide and out for a goal kick. So both sides looked very threatening when they went forward. On defence, neither side looked too strong and too capable of keeping the balls out of the net. But when going forward, every single attack, it looked as though there could be a goal from it. And here was another one for Southampton, as Tadic found Jay Rodriguez. He found Victor Wanyama, back to Jay Rodriguez. He slides it through towards Tadic, out wide towards Bertrand. Southampton keep hold of the ball, work their way inside. Tadic comes forward, and the shot is brilliantly saved by Ben Foster and turned behind for a corner. So as you can see, every single time either side went forward, it looked as though there would be a goal, and there'll be another really good chance here as Nathaniel Klein collects the ball. Southampton gets past his man down this right hand side, crosses the ball into the centre. It's headed away only as far as Morgan Schneiderlin turns his man and shoots, and it goes into the side netting and out for a goal kick. So I thought that ball went in there. Thankfully it was the side of the net hit, not the back of the net, and it was still 1-1. And in the 34th minute, Jay Rodriguez collects the ball. Southampton finds Victor Wanyama. He played inside towards Tadic, who strikes. Good save by Ben Foster, and we just about managed to get the ball away. Go on the counter. Berahino finds Brown a day, as you see me put the counter attack on there. We play it backwards, Malumbu collects it, cross-fields it towards Brown a day, who takes on the Romanian centre-back, shoots, really good save by Cillessen, and it's cleared away by Southampton. So both goalkeepers in for a busy afternoon here at the Hawthorns, and as you can see, this is the type of game I love on career mode. It's so open, the game is played at such a fast tempo, it's not just slow build-up with just, Southampton were passing the ball really nicely, and another good chance here as well, saved by Foster. But even though they're passing the ball really nicely, there were getting forward at every opportunity. You know, they weren't passing sideways and backwards. They were going forward and they're creating a lot of opportunities. And it was a really fast tempo, fun game to be involved in. And as James Ward-Prowse turns his man here, the shot comes in, and again Ben Foster saves it, and then follow-up header hits the bar, and we clear the ball away. And it was how the game would finish as well, a 1-1 draw. Nothing really happened in the last half an hour of the game, so there was me talking about how good it was, but the last half an hour was quite boring. But even so, in 60 minutes worth of football, you know, it's been more entertaining than some of the games I've played, some 90-minute games I've played this year. It was really, really fun, and a 1-1 draw in my opinion was fair as well. I think both goalkeepers played quite well, and a draw was, yeah, again in my opinion, a fair result. Following that, we had a youth squad monthly report, which meant our scout had returned with our future star. He's picked up a guy called Kevin Savanier, is that how you pronounce that, or Savanier, a French winger, 15 years old so far, so not ready to be put into our first team just yet. 81 to 94 potential, I think that was. And yeah, he looks like he could be quite good for the future. He looks pretty decent, to be honest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using him. And again, we'll have to wait until next season to promote him, as he's 15 right now. You've got to wait until they're 16, obviously, before you can put them in your first team. But he looks like he could be quite good for us. And our wide areas as well, it's probably the best position as well that our scout could have returned a player in, because our wide areas aren't really the best. Of course, Varela's on loan from Porto. We probably won't get him back next year. Chris Brunt's only a 74. Patrick Roberts is only a 70, even though he's a really talented young man. And it's probably the best area for us, you know, a winger to come in. So I'm really pleased with that. But still, hopefully he'll turn out to be good. Of course, you can never know to begin with right from the start, because, you know, I've had some scout future stars before and they've turned out to be complete duds. But this guy could be a decent player for us in the future, and you know, hopefully he will be. And some 4 or 5 star skills will be very nice indeed too. But still, you had a look at the league table there, and the squad report is actually shown in the next episode, which should be coming out later on tonight. So apologies for not in this episode. I completely forgot all about it, but it's in the next episode, and it's right at the beginning of the next episode as well. So there you go. But you saw a look at the league table there, and also we had our second West Midlands derby of the season next against Aston Villa away at Villa Park. And of course we drew the first one by 1 goal each at the Hawthorns. So as we travel to Villa Park here, as you can see, both teams with 39 and 37 points. We've got 39, Villa have 37. We're in 9th, they're in 10th obviously, and it's been a really decent season for both teams. You know, over the past couple of years, both sides have sometimes struggled in the Premier League, but this season have both done quite well, and Paul Lambert's done pretty good with Aston Villa, and of course we've been one of the season's overachievers really, as we sit in 9th place. So we haven't done too badly ourselves, as I praise Aston Villa there. But as we come to Villa Park, you know, we drew the game at the Hawthorns in the derby 1 apiece, and I was really hoping to make amends in this game and go on to win it, because the draw against Villa is not bad, as you've seen in the league table there, just sitting behind us, have done well. But even so, you know, winning a big derby can really get the fans on your side, and that's exactly what we wanted to do here as we came to Villa Park. And the first chance would fall to us in the 6th minute, as Jordan Nabita put in a really, really good cross towards, I think it was Berahino in the centre, but his header was well saved by the American Guzan, and it was still scoreless. In the 33rd minute, another great chance, again down his left-hand side. Chris Brunt backheels it and finds Jordan Nabita, fake shots around his man, tries to whip in a cross, does so, picks out Berahino, and this time the goal is scored, and it is Saido Berahino who gets it. And you know, Jordan Nabita has been really decent for us at left-back. He's chimed in with a couple of assists this season, and of course when we signed him from Reading, I did say it was a little bit of an overspend. I accepted that, but he's been a very good left back for us. You know, of course he took Pocognoli out of the side, he's kept his place at left back, and he's been really good. Whipped in a great cross there, and Berahino heads it in and makes it 1-0. On the stroke of half time though, Villa tried to hit back with Kozak going forward, but his shot went wide of the post and out for a goal kick. So great chance for Villa to level, and they should have done really, but instead they missed a chance, and it was still 1-0. And in the 52nd minute, Charles Nzogbia collects the ball and finds Davis inside towards Kozak, and again he strikes it, but this time the shot goes over the bar and out for a goal kick. So Kozak missing 2 good opportunities, and it was still 1-0. And in the 58th minute, Charles Nzogbia is on the ball again for Aston Villa, down his right hand side, takes on Jolyon Lescott and beats him. Good opportunities, he crosses the ball in, picks out Kozak again. This time his attempt is on target, but Ben Foster makes a save and turns it behind for a corner. So good save by our captain. Kozak then got subbed off after that, no real surprise, and from the corner it's crossed in towards Sanchez, who wins the header, and it goes just wide of the post. So on the hour mark, you know, Villa was showing they were attacking and threatening quite a few times, but really they weren't taking their chances. And another great chance in the 66th minute, Christian Benteke crosses the ball into the centre. It's not really dealt with, and the referee gives a penalty, and I had absolutely no idea why. But as you'll see this on the replay, this is the most undeserved penalty ever, because it's actually Ben Foster who apparently concedes it. He seems to dive to try and punch the ball away, and instead the follow through takes out Darren Bent. It's never a penalty. He clearly has eyes for the ball there, but the referee gives a penalty. I was absolutely livid, and Christian Benteke, the Belgian, had the chance to score in front of the Villa fans here to make it 1-1. It's Benteke against Bruce Grobbelaar, or Ben Foster actually, and Benteke ends up hitting the bar from the penalty, and Zogby's shot's blocked, goes behind for a corner, and that is so deserved. It really is, because there was no way that was a penalty. Absolutely no way. The referee gave it. I would have been livid if Benteke scored. Instead he hit the bar, and then it was cleared away for a corner, and from that corner the cross in was met by Christian Benteke in the centre, and his header went over the bar. So 1-0 to West Brom still, and deservedly so. And as you'll see here, with just a few minutes to go, Victor Anichebe collects the ball, slides it through towards Brown Day, who finishes it brilliantly, puts it past Shay Given, begins to celebrate, but the referee unfortunately blows for a free kick because the linesman has his flag up. So very, very frustrating there. Lovely little ball forward by Anichebe, and Brown Day was just offside. So the linesman did indeed get it right, but I thought Day was going to claim his first goal of the game and make it 2-0, but unfortunately not. That meant that Villa still had a chance to get themselves an equalising goal. Sanchez went close here with his header going just over the bar and out for a goal kick. So really Villa had a lot of chances, but they just didn't take them. And from the corner, it was Charles Nzogby who crossed the ball in towards Christian Benteke. Foster punches the ball clear. It comes to Victor Anichebe, who gets past Chris Hurd through the centre. What a chance for Anichebe as he's going through one-on-one. This is it, the Nigerian to make it 2-0. Can he do it? You bet your life he can. He finesses the ball past Shay Given, and Victor Anichebe, who came off the bench, makes it Aston Villa 0, West Bromwich Albion 2 at Villa Park, as we celebrate in front of the travelling West Bromwich Albion fans. And I'm absolutely delighted about it as well, because, you know, Villa had more chances than us in this game. I'm not going to deny that at all. But the penalty decision, you know, if Villa were going to score from a penalty that was never a penalty, it was completely accidental from Foster, I would have been absolutely livid. So I'm so pleased that we were on course for our first win in this West Midlands derby. And late on in this game, Villa's defending was suicidal, and as Brown Day came forward here, he should have made it 3-0, but unfortunately his shot went wide and out for a goal kick. But it wouldn't matter, because we did indeed hold on to a 2-0 victory. Absolutely delighted. Yes, Villa played better, they had more shots, but we took our chances, and that's why we deserve to go home with the 3 points. So as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like, because it is much appreciated and it really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.